Welcome in to this week's episode of Untold Stories. We are finally back with these smiling faces and Chris's grimace. Untold Stories is a weekly D&D campaign set in the world of Elvoria. We are back with these wonderful humans to roll some dice, attempt some questionable accents, and hopefully tell a decent story. Firstly, do have a number of announcements to go through because stuff happened since we've been off. Firstly, the Reimagined series is now a bundle on DM's Guild, so you can grab all 4 classes that are being used in the campaign at a discount. So you can start getting them nice and cheap and all together in one single go. Also a note with that, some of the classes have been reworked over the break based on what we've seen in play and stuff coming up. So you may see some changes in the campaign, and those changes will eventually go on to the publicly available ones as and when we feel they're completed in playtesting. That's the Reimagined series. Also, what's my motivation? Runic Press's next book is coming very soon on Kickstarter. It's a source book designed to help people write more developed, deeper, more interesting characters for TTRPGs, for novels, or for anything else that you might need it for. There'll be a link in the description to head over to the Kickstarter notification page so you can be notified when it goes live. I'm not actually writing for this, I'm just the other guys in Runic Press. Speaking of Runic Press, they've just launched a Patreon. So if you liked the stuff from Vecna's Book of Vile Darkness or the 200 slightly useful items that we released over Christmas, you can head over there to support the team, make bigger, better books, and support other people in the community. And lastly, as always, as we rattle through these, NPC Art is provided by Aderyn Angelini, who is now officially a Critical Role artist, which is hella dope. From Art Venturing Guild on their Patreon, and character art is produced by @LiveDoodles. On Twitter, possibly moved, who knows with social media these days, so check them out if you can, and do support real artists instead of bullshit AI. And there is one final announcement. On the day of recording, it's Chris's birthday. So Chris, you get inspiration to start, sir.
I think I already have 3.
Why don't you use it?
3. I only have 2.
You only have 2, but you're at least on 2. We'll go with that.
You get a special birthday one.
Yeah, you get
Well,
a
for my
special birthday
birthday-
one, but you have to use it this session. If you don't use
Yes.
it, it goes.
I was saying, for my birthday, I lose an inspiration, so I've got 3 there.
Whoops.
No, I get a special inspiration.
In recognition of being another year older, lose an inspiration.
I'm the only here.
Playing the oldest character.
As
No
per
idea.
usual.
No idea.
Excuse me.
Oldest percentage-wise for racial longevity.
So, whatever you want to say.
I don't know.
Almost
Anyway,
I
inspired.
also want to ask, what's Twitter?
I refuse to call it that other thing because it's stupid. Um,
The artist formerly known as Twitter.
Anyway, with those announcements out of the way, it is time to continue telling our story. It's been a little while. I think it's a decent chance to summarise everything that's happened. Having helped out the town of Calcurth from ambitious bandits, an out-of-place Displacer-Beast pack, and also a seemingly magical fire that ended just as suddenly as it appeared, you lot all banded together to travel eastward. On the road to Narray, at the behest of Balrick, your Goliath ranger, you were raided by Darklings, met a charming turtle by the name of Abraham, and encountered zealotry that apparently is rife within the Empire against certain people. Fleeing San Roy-Kar before the magically gifted among your group were discovered, your travel remained hampered by abnormal creatures, as a clan of Neckers, dark, fey creatures that are more common further north, ambushed your camp in the middle of the night. And fortunately, you were helped by the timely arrival of a small drake, which fended off these needle-teethed critters. Eventually, though, you did make it to Narray, burning buildings left in your wake, only to find that Balrick's contract was missing. The figure known as Fiddler had been missing for a few days, and last seen heading into the old forest known as the Ishral Wood to the north of town. You had some conversations with Pint, the owner of the Saffron Medallion in town, as well as the judge, which left some lingering discussions unresolved for yourselves and those third parties, leaving you a few options as to who to work with, if anyone, upon your return. A brief shopping excursion got you some interesting equipment, as well as some ingredients to look out for while you were in the wood, as you went to sort out an individual known as Auntie Blightroot, who was listed in Fiddler's notebooks. You dealt with all manner of local wildlife, from sturges to giant crocodiles to giant toads, as well as the infamous local Big Mama giant crocodile that very nearly killed your barbarian not once, but twice, because Ximori couldn't leave well enough alone. Who then seemingly tried to kill Balrick at the same time. Eventually, you did come across an interesting ruined ritual site in the centre of the forest, which was being contested over by a band of lizard folk and a tribe of troglodytes. You initially stayed out of the conflict, but eventually did choose a side, aiding the lizard folk because you could functionally communicate with them, killing all the troglodytes, gathering some of their blood up as was required, and pottered around these ruins, learning more about them, discovering it had been dedicated to a forest god by the title of the Lord of Still Waters. Tauri also found records and history pertaining to not just this site, but the existence of other ones that permeated around the Brecklian fields, although that study might have to wait. You encountered some pixies, a wicked and twisted pixie as well, who decided to leave Lesley with an interesting parting gift that he still seems to be dealing with at this point. Odd encounters continued with a stag of starlight and dark dreams for some of you during the night. And the next morning, that twisted fae you'd met originally tried to suffocate you. It's seemingly at this point, you're not getting on with many fae creatures right now. But you eventually got to Auntie Blightroot, having followed the Fiddler's instructions through the forest. And despite many offers from the hag, none of you took her up on any of her offers. Only really Aderyn willing to engage in a trade of ideas, thoughts, and objects. A dole of Tabitha for Auntie's best guess as to where Fiddler had ended up. Information in hand, and tense negotiations concluded, you headed north to Auntie's Mordain crop, where the landscape began to shift to darker, twisted, and creepier flora. Trees leaking blood like sap, roots and branches scratching and clawing at you as you travelled, and the smell of decomposing and rich fertilizer. And then you saw the bodies. You stand at the side of a small stream. The smell of rich fertilizer and the thick air of decomposing animals sticks to your skin. A fog has begun to sit on your mind, making every slight annoyance unbearable. On the other bank are a handful of trees, and trapped within their thick roots are bodies. Lizard folk, animals. Each one pierced with large thorns, pinning their limbs in place. You see boars, deers, and even a crocodile in place. But one in particular grabs your attention. A human who weakly calls for help. Stringy dark hair hangs lank across their scalp, soaked with sweat, their limbs pinned beneath dark roots and by bloody thorns. Their eyes plead to you for help, a spined root wedged in their mouth, muffling their cries. What would you like to do?
Ah! Do we notice it, right?
That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Are they alive still?
Roll me a medicine check.
That's real fucked up.
That is.
That's from Ximori.
8.
Hard to tell. If they are, they'll be in pain.
Oh, I don't like looking at that. Maybe we can we dig him out? Does it look like we can
Kill
dig him
him,
out?
and then he won't look as in pain.
We should help them.
Well, I also think maybe killing might be the right way to go. Does the guy like respond in any way? He sort of making
There's
noise.
like he. I'll tell you what. Yeah. You can see like he's not even trying to struggle. My camera zoomed out. He's not even trying to struggle just based on how weak he is. But you can see like the eyes are darting side to side trying to capture your gaze. And from where like this thorn is like pierced from one cheek to the other, you can just hear like
I can
we can't understand.
I can ask.
Say
I can ask. Can I?
one blink for yes, 2 blinks for no.
Can we stop?
your name?
Look, we've got a much more practical way of doing this.
I can ask with my head.
She's got mind powers, you know?
Yeah, but I want to see what he answers. 1 blink for yes, 2 for no.
My money's on that this is my guy, which is kind of annoying. So let's just do the practical thing.
Okay, fine.
Ximori,
Can I ask him mentally? I'm gonna tell him 1 blink for yes.
Sure. Okay.
What's your name?
1 blink for yes, 2 blinks for no. What's your name?
I'll ask again mentally. What's your name? You can tell me.
You hear, ah!
The voice coming back is weak and panicked. Linry!
He says his name is Flinry.
Him if he wants to die.
Oh, we don't need him then, do we? We're not looking for a Flinry.
Ask him if he's the fiddler.
Are you the fiddler?
Oh. Yeah.
He says yes.
I'd say anything in that position. You really the fiddler?
Yeah, how did he get in that position as well?
Help!
How can we help you?
I don't know.
Well, is the vine all through your body, or is it just through your mouth? Like, it makes a difference.
I can't move to see.
Okay, guys, maybe we should just cut him off and.
While they've been having
Okay.
a chat, I've probably been having a look, not getting too close to get caught.
Well, you are functioning on the opposite side of a small, like, 10-foot wide river.
Yeah,
River's a strong word. Stream.
but just trying to have a better look and see what's going on without getting too close in case there's something about to jump up and stick me.
Sure, you can make perception or investigation at disadvantage.
I mean, while I'm pulling out an axe and preparing to make a run up.
Okay.
Are both at both?
No,
at
perception is
disadvantage?
flat. The reason the difference is investigation usually you have to be much closer to see the detail.
Sure. Almost the same, so I will do perception for a 19.
19 for perception. So, to properly set it, essentially he's not like strung up in a tree. He's down almost at water level with thick roots like coiling over limbs and over his torso. He's then got like these roots are thorned to the point of their piercing skin, and you can see dried blood across them. With a 19, you can also make out, because it doesn't fully cover anything, you can see that his like torso, his belly area is like heavily bloated, almost like pregnant looking, pulling at kind of the worn and tattered clothes. I'll also give you that you can see like the collar of his clothes are ripped, and you can see a 3-link tattoo running across his collarbone.
I have a feeling he's the person we're looking for, based off the tattoo.
I'm going to make a running jump and try and jump 10 foot across a river.
Cool, make me an athletics check.
Can Lesley follow Ximori very closely, seeing them with the axe ready?
Make me an athletics check.
So that's a 15 Advantage for 18.
You're not proficient in athletics?
No.
Wild.
Acrobatics, yes.
Your characters
15.
confuse me. 15.
Yeah.
So Ximori leaps across and very quickly Lesley follows over and you land either side of this guy, like balancing on the roots, nearly stepping into the water, but successfully managing, both of you with your decent balance, to avoid stepping in the relatively still, slowly moving water. And you're standing over him. He's like,
Alright, which bit should I cut? I guess I'll just start cutting.
Let's leave the cheeks till last. Maybe we don't touch the vines with our skin.
Smart. We are the smartest here after all. Let's do this.
I think so.
Oh.
Do any of you have any like nature
less-
stuff?
With my axe, I'm less chopping and more using it like a chef's knife, like placing the blade against.
okay,
Like,
cool. Make me a strength check. DC's higher because of how you're doing it, but disadvantage is unfair, so.
that is 17.
17. You like start levering down and you feel the root begin to shift underneath the pressure that you're putting down. Like it is reacting almost painfully to the axe biting in. You begin
Oh, that's in pain.
pulling out, you start, and you see it begin to like constrict and pull him into the earth with you.
No,
Do we-
this thing's alive.
Lesley jumps back.
You then hear in your head, Aderyn, is that creature around?
What a creature? What creature?
The small,
You,
big
Can you
eyes.
just- small, big eyes. No. Can anybody else see a creature?
Creature? What creature?
Small, big eyes.
Lesley looks to
Like the-
Togrim. Whoa!
Like the
Well, not
like,
me.
like the pixie thing that we came across. That was quite small,
Is that
Big
who
eyes.
did this to you?
like a little pixie.
Tiny jumped and blew this dust in my face. Next thing I knew, I woke up here. It hurts. Can you get me out?
We're gonna try. We're gonna try. So far it looks like trying to cut it makes it worse. Did the creature give you a name?
No, it's. I came here to get the plant, and then. Oh god!
Okay.
He starts hyperventilating for the two of you over there.
Balrick, what? You're the smart one.
It's on the other side of our river, and I got two idiots on that side as well.
Did she say that he's the smart one?
We've got to appease him.
Ease him.
He's got my money.
I'm not that kind of guy.
I don't know. I'll be honest. Like, I don't know what this is.
I could try and blast the vines to see if that works.
I mean, the axe didn't work particularly well.
Just so you know, you were making progress through the route, but it just was responding to you.
I could do it quicker. I
Maybe
just try to, you know.
Both together, sword axe.
I'll tell you what. I'll jump over there with them. This is going to be stupid. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm going to jump over there with them. Hold on a sec, guys. And I'll jump over as well.
Make me an athletics check.
I am proficient in athletics. 21.
21. Comfortably clear the gap.
And I'm going to try and not get my hands under the vines, but like in the way, try and pull as they axe it.
Okay.
As a Goliath with a carrying capacity of a large creature.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and sort of wedge and pull away as they cut. gloves are on, so there's no skin-to-skin contact, if that matters. Do I have gloves? I have gloves.
Okay, so Lesley, not Lesley, sorry. Balrick begins to, find, areas that you can get in. You don't have a firm grip of him, just because the roots are in tight, but you essentially manage to get your arm looped around one arm, and then I've got, a handful of his shirt.
What, I've got... Oh, say again? So,
because of, how tight he is wrapped up in this root, it's very hard to, get your limbs around, so you don't have it's not like a full bear hug that you've got of him. You've essentially got a firm grip on one arm.
I wasn't saying I was grabbing Fiddler, I was grabbing the branches to try and pull them,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sort of wedging, arm on branch, arm on Fiddler, sort of pulling apart.
Create some space so I can hit it.
Yeah.
Hitting Fiddler.
Cool, that is...
So that if it constricts, I'm counteracting the constriction.
Cool.
Sort of pulling it apart.
Yeah, that's smart. Cool. Ximori, are you going at it again with the axe? If so, make a strength check for me.
I'm acting as a doorstop.
That was a 10 on both, so 13.
13, okay. And Chris, can you make me an athletics check?
15.
15. As you do this, Aderyn, you're hearing in your mind from him, just goes, keep pulling! And
It's working.
And he's not screaming, but there's groans of pain coming from his mouth as you're pulling this, and you successfully manage to you pull a root away, and you're pushing to keep them distant, and as that tension suddenly releases, that root goes flying and lands in the river. And you all just freeze. And then you realise that you've essentially got Fiddler's arm free, and you can grab his arm.
Awesome.
I guess Leslie's gonna grab the arm.
Make me an athletics check, please.
Can this not be acrobatics somehow? It's plus 3, 21.
21. You start pulling, and you feel him moving, and then suddenly you feel
No?
a tug of war, and you are yanked down, and you just hear him go, no! And he is pulled into the earth, and you hear his screams muffled by the earth, pulled away from you.
Like completely away?
Well, that
He
went
is-
exceedingly well.
Gone. Basically, like these roots are tangled here, he disappears underneath the roots, but you can hear his screams muffling through the earth and up tree bark as he is pulled further north from you.
We were doing it right.
Maybe we can just follow him over ground.
That direction, definitely we'll go that direction. Is it like, because Aderyn's on the Aderyn, river, us, is it more away from the river?
Correct.
Is it just vines there, like Sleeping Beauty style?
Roll me a perception check.
I wouldn't say is there a path. Can we go around or anything? Or
My perception is not amazing.
Can I tell the fiddler mentally?
9.
Keep talking to me. We're gonna come after you.
All you get back right now is this full fear scream.
He's doing good. He's doing good, guys. We just need to follow.
our range is going to cut out soon.
No, I've got 3 miles.
So soon.
I got 3 miles.
Is that the message cantrip?
Average mind sorcerers are wild.
Why are you getting me that excited about stuff?
Emma, what did you roll? Perception.
It was a 10 minus 1, 9.
10 minus 1. It doesn't... Where you are now, there doesn't appear to be any paths. You are in a wild section of the forest. It is bleeding trees, hanging vines, and reaching branches up ahead.
And that's it. No paths.
No paths.
How alive do the trees around sort of look? Like, I know they're like bleed sap, but they're like
You can roll a
living.
nature check if you want.
I'll do the same.
This will go well.
Alright.
Ooh,
I'm going to say out loud anyway. I've got a suspicion that the tree only acted because the pixie did something.
So
That they might not act on their own. So
Lesley, by the way, roll me a wisdom save, please.
Boo!
Nature's one of those ones that comes off wisdom, isn't it?
Nature is intelligence. It's part of nature religion.
-1, 18.
I got 17, so.
Sorry, what was yours, Ximori? 18, wasn't it? It was 19 as well.
18.
Cool, yeah, both of you take a close look. The trees where you are don't look alive by, like, the strict definition of it. Some of them appear to have, like, knots that look like faces that are more akin to like, warning messages or, like, to scare people. It doesn't look like they're an awakened tree or anything like that. But there is an element of sentience is hard. Think lesser horns, where like they're not sentient things, but there's the ability for them to.
They have a presence.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I've got a suspicion that the pixie is the one that causes them to react. Like if we just careful and not aggravating them, maybe.
I put away my troglodyte hammer as Balrick says this and stop looking at their size.
Let's get everyone over the river, and then I'll try and track where he's moved. We'll have Aderyn to guide us as well, and we'll try and find him through the forest.
We probably need to find the pixie and get the pixie to stop.
Either way, best bet is following the guy, you know? So you jump across the river, I'll catch you. Tauri, Togrim, you're going to have to do the same.
Okay.
Lesley's more you're in to catch.
How deep is the river, I think?
From what you can see, it doesn't seem that deep.
I imagine it's like shin deep, but we don't.
Could I ride Pebble and just get him to walk across?
Yeah, that works.
Like, jump and I'll catch you. And everyone's like, we're
There's
going to
a
walk.
heavy disturbance through the previously still water as Pebble slaps across.
That's not fair. He gets to ride the wolf
I'm
across.
saying I'll catch you. You don't have to touch the water.
Pebble's a little bit more trustworthy.
I'm going to jump.
I also have short legs. I can't jump that far.
Okay, fine. I'll jump.
I'm going to jump back across.
Okay.
11.
And Ximori and Aderyn just woo!
11 from Tauri, that is enough. You do like start stumbling back, at which point Balrick throws out an arm and grabs you
An athletic.
and pulls you back to avoid you falling in the river.
What did you get?
22.
Okay, you're back across the Aderyn side as Aderyn leaps across.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled to try and catch her
As
before
Aderyn with
Can
a
I
3.
Can I spend an inspiration for get down?
Are you
So
trying to crash tackle her?
So I crash tackle back
back
onto the bank.
Yes, here's what happens. Aderyn goes to leap, and you put your foot down on a piece of earth that just, like, is soft mud and completely gives way, and you get no elevation. And you are essentially, maybe you get like a foot off the air and are just falling into the river. At which point, you are crash tackled by a feral elf and bundled into the ground before you like both slam into the base of a tree.
Ow! What the
How
hell?
about
like that?
Aderyn now like covered in mud and
Yes.
swamp water?
And they're like,
What the hell, Ximori?
what's happening? I was like, I'm ready to
You're not
catch.
going to make it.
You didn't know that?
I did.
I'm
Like that,
covered in
Aderyn. Well,
slime.
better. Jump into the smart man's arms this time.
I was trying to. Can I just wipe my sleeves on Ximori's face? Like, you deserve this. You deserve all the dirt.
You can magic. Can't you just magic it away?
You said not to use my magic.
We're
Like,
in the forest.
Smart man.
Fine.
Like at this point to pick up Aderyn and throw her across the river.
I feel like a rag doll.
The DC is harder than jumping, but make it athletics. Yeah.
22.
Easy. Straight into Balrick's arms.
The moment I
That's just like wiping my face and just like,
the moment I stop going to catch the moment I'm like, well, she's not good at it.
It's Terry Jeffords. You've gone to take a sip from your water skin. It's like, no! Cool.
Did not enjoy that.
Right.
I'm gonna get rid of my.
Ximori gets
emerald.
across perfectly fine as well.
Do you want me to get rid of your mud?
my long jump is 16 feet.
Yeah.
Next time, I want to ride Pebble.
Fine with me.
Just like large dog size, isn't he?
Pebble's not
Yeah, pretty much.
big enough.
Just T-posing on top of this dog. On top of a Labrador.
Cool. Okay.
You suddenly have something like one of those that motorcycle troop where you've got like a pyramid, inverted pyramid on top of Pebble. It's like Ximori on the bottom as the anchor.
Just planking furiously to create a stable surface.
Tauri, roll me an investigation check.
Investigation for 16.
16. You kind of are looking down at where Fiddler was, and you notice there is a small satchel that the strap for it has been snapped by the force that Fiddler was dragged away, and so this small, maybe not so big satchel has been left behind.
I pick it up, kind of tie a knot to fix the strap.
Yeah.
And just put it over the top of me, and when we get a moment, I'll have a look through it, see if there's anything interesting.
Okay, well, you have that. Ahead of you is an overgrown aisle. You can kind of see that this slow-moving stream seems to curve around the space that you are. As you begin to move forwards, tracking through, Balrick, can you make me a survival check, please?
I'm going to use my birthday inspiration to re-roll that.
That was fast.
What was a nat 1? Oh, we got plus 5. So that's a 22.
There's no tracks to follow, so you've kind of got to invert the logic, and you're essentially looking for where the earth has been raised by something moving underneath. With a roll like that, the thing you realise is these mounds move from tree to tree. And you very quickly realise that essentially, if it's being moved through a network of roots. The spaces in between trees can't be moved, but it's past the parcel, yeah, as you say. Ahead of you is this overgrown aisle. There are pockets of stagnant water that sit between these dozens of thick-trunked trees, tall, thorny bushes, and tall, stalked flowers. The soil almost twinkles as if it contains glitter, mixing with a heady smell of very strong fertilizer. And that matches the plants, which seem to have grown to a great size, although you don't recognise many of them. And would you all like to move over to Owlbear Rodeo?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's not good. That's never good.
We're gonna die.
You're showing us something pretty.
Woo! Oh my god, we're in the hex. I'm happy now. That's a good birthday present.
Happy birthday,
Oh.
Red Hex.
And we look adorable.
We do look adorable.
Oh, I've always wanted my hex.
Oh, who was the artist who did this?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's a good question.
I will pin it. Wait, I'll send a message in the Discord.
Make sure to include them in the description.
First
Hello.
So
presence of Chibi art, isn't it?
you have all come in from the right-hand side of this map. Feel free to place yourselves and take a look around.
I love you. No.
I'm coming in on this path here, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, I will take the lead.
I'll be on pommel.
On pommel. I remember that now. On pommel. That should have been an episode title.
It's one of our potential group names, is Travelling Dagger.
Oh, not bad.
Barry?
Lesley will bravely take the rear.
Save yourself.
Excuse me, I'm on pommel.
Ximori's already said
I'm on the rear.
You can be on the crossguard.
We just keep on running behind each other.
It's running in a circle.
It's always the one at the back who gets kidnapped first in these sort of things.
Well, we can do like a two thing, you know, with everybody in a nice line.
Sit in your hexes, people, or you don't get to have hexes ever again.
I think we look great.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
There we go.
Alright. Give me an insight check.
Oh dear.
Insight.
Never good.
That's a rare one for me. No, it's not, as the face of this group. 19.
19.
Decent honesty.
There is a feeling to this place that feels slightly off. Very similar to the feeling that you got when you entered Auntie's garden. Like, it's similar, but 2 degrees off.
Ooh, there,
I'm gonna unsheathe my machete. Just be prepared. Careful going forward, guys. It just feels wrong here.
To be specific with that roll, it feels fake.
Feels fair.
Okay.
Very fair.
Can I check in on the Fiddler again?
Yeah. What'd you say?
How are you holding up? Down there.
I don't know where I am!
Can you still breathe?
Apparently.
Okay, we're coming to you, okay? Just you gotta stay calm.
Easier said than done.
He's still doing good. All
Still
good.
alive?
He's still apparently he can still breathe.
Can we hear what Aderyn's saying?
She's just said it to us then.
But did she say that he's like panicking a little bit?
No panic here.
She said he's still alive, he can apparently breathe.
He's doing fine, was the words used.
I'm gonna turn to Lesley, then I'm gonna mouth.
Lesley is gonna. I think you should tell him about Tabitha. That seems to work.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep him calm. Fiddler, it's okay because you can breathe, and that's more than my doll Tabitha could do. Have I told you?
What are you talking
You know
about?
who else can't breathe? Tabitha.
Emma is such an enabler.
You've got to imagine, Fiddler, that the vines wrapped around you, they're like arms, just picture. It's like as if...
Doesn't help!
No, it's like you're getting like a very nice hug, and if you should probably have your eyes closed anyway, or you'll get dirt in them. But you just gotta picture that you're getting a very nice hug, and...
Shut up.
Like...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, no, you should shut up, because if you open your mouth, you'll get dirt in it. We're trying to keep you alive. Just picture a friendly old grandma that knits dolls for you, and then, just it's okay. My doll Tabitha would be calm because she's not alive, but that's not the point.
You're not helping.
Oh god, I might throw up. Ah! Love Tabitha.
Are you here to save me or scare the living shit out of me?
We're trying to save you. I'm trying to comfort you.
Well, then do it!
Is this how you spoke to the pixie? Then no wonder you're in this mess, Like, no offense to you, but if that's how you speak to people.
What are the rest of you doing while this happens?
I'm tracking
I'm poking this dead
forward.
bear.
I was gonna say, are all these dead animals actually there?
Yes.
Yeah. This is
That's
gross.
dead bear. These bones. Interesting river bones.
What are you trying to discern?
What killed them?
Make a medicine check.
Yeah.
Great. Understandable. There's a grand total of 15.
15. You take a look at this corpse. It's weird. It doesn't appear to have anything that killed it. It just seems to have laid down here.
Huh. This thing just fucking died. Let's say I'll kick it.
It's very soft. And
that was a mistake.
Goes in an inch.
I got dead bear on my shoes.
In
Probably
fact,
shouldn't touch much.
You hit it square, like, in the gut, and as you pull out, you're expecting the standard kind of, like, offal to come out, but with it comes out a small, like, bundle of soil. Just falls out.
That's weird. Gonna poke it.
Ximori, stop messing about and get back on track. Turn around and look.
I poke the soil ball.
Okay, you poke the soil. It's soil. Faintly glittering.
It's got shiny soil in it.
The shiny soil is just everywhere, isn't it?
How's it eating dirt? Stupid bear. Deserve to die. Right, where are we going?
Go on, this way. This way. Stop getting sidetracked.
Roll me a survival check, Balrick.
It's an 11.
11. At this point, the earth here seems to be too disturbed by animal passage for you to be able to figure out where Fiddler has ended up. But there's a number of trees around.
I've lost the trail. Everyone start checking trees. Start looking around and see if you can find any, like, raised mounds.
Okay.
He was dragged along and you notice we're following them raised.
I'll ask him if he can give us a wave from, like, stick his arm out.
I can't move!
Also,
At all?
stay in pairs and work together. Everyone works better as a pair.
That's a good idea.
Neither are you!
I think you need to calm down.
I'll calm down when you get me out!
Do you know what the trick is to stay calm? You just have to think about other things. Like, one day, I really wanted to go fishing with the rest of the children in my village, but they never liked me going with them because they thought I was weird. So...
You don't say!
Then, no, just listen. I'm giving you a lesson, okay? Then Tabitha, she was like, "Oh yes, Aderyn, you could come and fish with us." And I was very shocked because usually she was the meanest one. So I was like, "Oh, okay, great." So I was very excited. And then I got there, and it was a trick because she grabbed one of the worms for the fish and she stuck it in my hair. But the joke's on her anyways, because then I managed to get the worm out of my hair after a few hours, and it became my friend. And I had that worm for like 5 days before my mother stepped on it.
Up my nostril right now!
Just picture it, it's like a worm. Just imagine it's a worm, like a friendly worm.
Anyway.
Leslie's gonna maybe a poor decision. Leslie's gonna shout relatively loudly, and ask Aderyn if Fiddler could hear that.
Can you hear that?
Listen, let's not do shouting.
Too late. Whoa!
I was just about to. No. Oh God. I heard.
Okay,
Aderyn just
you let out a loud shout.
Aderyn just asked if.
Did you hear that?
I heard something!
Okay, from 1 to 10, how close are we?
I don't know!
But I think Tauri's idea of pairs was a good idea. I think if we take one of the sane ones and join them with every one of the insane ones, and I think that'll match up. Right?
Good idea.
One of the
I'll do
same
it,
ones
Aderyn.
is Pebble in this conversation.
No. So I'll take Ximori. Aderyn, you go with Tauri.
Lesley.
Yeah.
What?
Lesley, you can go with Tog.
I'm gonna keep her sane. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that's the way around it is. Yeah, Lesley, you go with Togrim. You're clearly so sane, Lesley, and Togrim's
I
just
know.
crazy. So
Whoa, Togrim.
Tara,
Feel free to move yourselves as to what tree you're investigating. Or cluster of trees.
I put Lesley with Togrim. I think Lesley needed 2 sane people.
I don't know,
Lesley's-
that dog doesn't look particularly sane to me.
It's for when she just suddenly like goes completely blank, just like fades into just staring into just nothingness.
Lesley, Ximori, Balrick, that was entertaining. He's just like, what? What?
Whoa,
It's not
whoa.
automatic as well.
I don't know,
Just doing that thing, just like looking at each other and just crossing over. Like, oh, you're over there. Oh, you're over there.
I
you're
turned
over
around and
there.
went, no, not this way.
Okay, Tauri and Aderyn have gone down there.
Tauri.
Togrim, Lesley, and Pebble go.
Tauri,
Lesley. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
do you think it's mean that they put us together, like the 2 girls just like separate? Like, it's a bit sexist, don't you think?
This is the TPK.
No, this is where Balrick kills the rest of the party.
I think all Balrick considered was Lesley and Aderyn need to be separated.
Take your 2 disruptive kids and put them with the 2 most
It's
responsible
like when there's
ones.
twins. It's like when there's twins and you have to put them in like separate.
Okay,
That's the teacher coming
investigation
out.
checks. Choose one, they have advantage from the other person helping them to keep
Hey,
them
Balrick, you should take that advantage.
I do.
I'll
think you should
help
have that
Tauri.
I've only got expertise in it, so you know.
I've got a -1, so.
I don't think. Well, actually, what's my investigation? Yeah, mine's just not that great. I'll help
Mine's
Tauri.
okay.
Cool.
That's
Balrick, what'd you get?
23.
23. Nice.
It's alright.
I'm assuming Togrim over Lesley?
Yeah, plus
Or
5, I think.
Pebble? Oh no, Togrim.
I don't have your character sheet.
21.
21, damn. And Tauri?
17.
Oh my god, the sane ones are the ones with investigation.
Damn, guys.
It's almost like the same ones actually took intelligence.
Yeah.
Really, the sane ones are the ones like actually doing the investigating, and all I've done is put them as babysitters. It's just like
Anyway,
every single one of them's got the other one on a leash.
all of you are looking around. Togrim, you come across a couple of animal carcasses that have been like pulled into this tree's roots and like pulled up underneath, acting as like very rich fertilizer for this tree to grow. You would have found this kind of lump essentially, and were hoping like digging it out to see whether he was there. But unfortunately, it doesn't yield anything. Tauri and Aderyn, you're kind of looking around, and you don't necessarily see any kind of lumps. But you do, your eyes do get drawn to like this patch of kind of tall-stemmed herb fern-like plants, kind of mottled green, and their leaves then kind of go to like twilight purple on the edge. You've never seen these things before, but they seem interesting and like almost like logically placed, if a little overgrown. Ximori and Balrick, you start digging and you find a lump and you start like going through and you get really hopeful because you start seeing clothing as you're digging, and then you realize that it's leathers and worn scraps as you find the bottom half of a lizard folk just trapped up in the roots.
Is the tail still attached?
Yes.
I pull the tail to see if it comes off like a normal lizard.
It does. With your strength, it does, anyway.
I learned nothing.
That's incredibly disrespectful, I think.
It's already in half.
As
Yeah,
you're...
that feels... Ugh.
Lesley, as you're watching Togrim, you suddenly hear like a rustle of leaves from just to your top right. And you turn around and you see hanging upside down from the tree branches the elongated, grey-purple skinned, wide-eyed creature that you'd spoken to previously. Like, you fools never learn, do you? Well, I guess welcome. 'Cause...
We're welcome for what?
Oh. You're welcome to say goodbye. Because you're not leaving. And then he disappears up into the branches again. At which point, Lesley, Togrim, the roots about you begin to start shifting and writhing and pulling themselves out as you see these shrubs made of this weird plant begin to animate and reach out towards you with their thorny whips. Balrick and Ximori, you begin hearing this noise and you hear conversation, you turn around, at which point you feel two branches just whomp down towards you from the tree up above, narrowly going over your heads as you duck from instinct, as you see the tree behind you begin to just start shifting and moving like the whomping willow. And you all begin to spin around and look as various bits of shrubbery begin to pull themselves out of the earth and begin shambling towards you. And I need you all to roll initiative.
All come up, please.
Yes.
We did have a rest, didn't we? Before
you are long rest. Well, you had a long rest before you saw Auntie. Whether you used any features since then, I do not know.
That's what I'm saying.
I lost 3 hit points. I don't know why. It sounds like it might be for a stupid reason.
Probably.
I think you fell
I
out
lost
of,
one, so probably a similarly stupid reason.
I think you also fell out of a tree.
That does sound like us.
I think you fell out of the hammock, and Ximori was upside down like a bat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
That tracks.
And
Yes,
I think
well,
Balrick was on with both incredible
Right, if-
disappointment and then had to rescue both.
Can I have 25 plus, please? Nope.
Mine's
25 to 20.
18. Wait,
20.
I don't want to. 25 to 20.
I'm used to 25 to 20 being the first one.
That is fair. 20 to 15. 18.
18.
19.
19.
You got 20.
Yeah. 30, 20.
I don't think in this pie 25 plus is possible.
Not yet, anyway, no.
I have a +2. So
15 to 10.
15, baby.
Okay. Togrim, what was yours?
12.
Thank you. And Tauri?
7.
Yep.
And
think our names
can't
are-
change it.
Togrim is just Togrim.
Yep.
The original Togrim. We're all just figments of Togrim's imagination at this point.
The real Togrim stands up.
The real Togrim was the friends we made along the way.
Oh, I need to throw some tokens on the map for you all to know what you're fighting.
Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, God.
I kept going.
Oh,
No, thank you.
No.
Make it smaller.
That is an angry tree.
Make it shrink.
Smaller, please.
Some of these other shrubs are very camouflaged.
Yeah, they are.
You put them in there and I can barely see them.
Name's gonna fly now.
Oh no. They're named. That means they can die.
That does mean they can die, but the slight worry about that is you've got to bear in mind that that means you can die too because you're named.
Oh no, we have names.
earth are the other two? Oh, there's one shrub.
I accidentally hid one. Sorry. And
There are
also,
3 shrubs in total.
but at the start of everything, it is the Puck's turn. Who just spoke to Lesley before disappearing up into the boughs of the tree. As a bonus action, I need Lesley to make a wisdom save.
Oh. That's a... It's -1, isn't it? My save? -1. That's an 11.
11. You feel yourself just stop. You are incapacitated.
Did I still get my tactical command?
Yes, that would have happened at the start of initiative. So what was your tactical command?
Oh yeah, the curse.
It was to Togrim, and it was going to be, let me just check it, redeploy. So Togrim can immediately move up to half your movement speed without provoking any opportunity attacks.
I guess I'll get out of the way.
So can I do that?
Togrim, leg it.
Yeah. You can move
Just
up.
away from the roots that started moving around us. I guess
Yeah,
Les wouldn't have
I'm
seen the other
pretty
trees.
I'm gonna step
Pebble
back.
can't, but just you.
Yeah, just you.
Cool. Yeah, and then does that as an action that you don't see. So ending the Puck's turn. Aderyn, your turn.
I'm assuming I see this massive tree.
You see a very large shape begin moving and trying to whomp the two gentlemen, as it were.
Okay. I think I'm gonna panic, like, wield my staff in its direction, and I'm gonna panic cast a Chaos Bolt. Sorry, everybody.
Oh no.
I'm here for panic cast becoming a mechanic.
Yeah. So...
Higher power, less accuracy.
It's a barbarian's, reckless attack, but for spells.
What's my number down? Plus 5, okay.
I'm gonna get shot in the face again, aren't I?
That is 18.
At the tree,
Yeah.
will hit.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 1d6. Where's my d8? That is a 1 and a 4. So 5 plus 1. Oh, that's so bad. 6.
It's sad.
I know. And it's gonna be force damage.
Force damage.
Were 0 to 1?
No, I rolled a 1, a 4, and a 5.
Oh,
And a 1, sorry.
well, they were not really
5 points of force damage.
Yeah.
As this
No.
bolt of pure purple energy just lances across over Tauri's shoulder, through between Ximori and Balrick, and clatters straight into this tree that's just beginning to lumber and move. Cool, that ends Aderyn's turn. It's now the lair actions. As bursting forth from all of these locations, you saw every vine, plant, and branch begin to reaching towards all of you. I need all of you to make a strength or dexterity save, your choice.
I guess not Les.
No, you do. Oh, yeah, you're incapacitated. No, I don't think incapacitated.
Incapacitated, you can't take actions.
Yeah, so you still get to make the save.
You have enough semblance to actually try and keep yourself alive, just not.
Yeah, you're just kind of like in a small daze.
Or do I?
Aderyn, what did you roll?
13.
Incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Yeah, that's all they can do. Aderyn, you are pulled 5, 10, 15, 20 feet straight towards the shrub, and just your ankle gets yanked, and you are dragged through the brush. Twigs and everything get caught in your hair, and you are now prone as this thorny shrub begins to attack towards you. Tauri.
13.
13. You two are also yanked 20 feet towards this shrub, just dragged across, soil kicking up into your face. Togrim.
9.
9. Dragged back to where you were. You begin to run away, and as you're running away, your leg it like wraps around your waist and just pulls you back, even though your feet are moving, following Leslie's command. Lesley?
2 plus what? So 3.
It can be a dex save.
It can be dex.
Dex or strength, your choice.
I don't think it's going to matter, but
6. You
Amazing, I'm safe.
You are dragged 5, 10, 15. You are dragged towards Balrick, and you smash into him and fall prone on the floor. By the way, all of you who have played this are also prone.
Can I say anything? Or am I like frozen?
You're not frozen, you're just kind of like...
Oh, okay.
It's like you've momentarily forgotten what your actual purpose is. Balrick and Ximori.
16.
21.
21. Neither, both of you, like, the tree, like the vines tied on this tree, like, lash out towards you, and you just, like, snap them apart as you begin to... What did Pebble roll, by the way?
Do a quick, like, the arm and arm together.
6.
6.
Plus
8 together strong.
3. 9. He rolled the same.
Pebble also gets pulled towards the shrub. That ends the lair action. Ximori, you're up. Sorry, Balrick, you're up.
Balrick.
I want to Ranger Rage. Is that a thing?
Yes. Doesn't do anything mechanically, but...
Wait, like 6th level.
Did we not put that in the official release yet? That's part of the new playtest, isn't it? Ranger Rage?
No, that's part of my thing.
I thought you got Barb spellcasting.
I'd like to Bard Rage.
Ximori, you are on deck, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of want my dragon to be here now. Anyway. It's my own decision. I'm going to use my Hunter's Quarry as a bonus action first.
Okay. On?
Kind of eliminates the whole drawing a second sword out, but on the tree. That's tree.
We'll go with hexed.
Sure.
Close enough.
I'm going to use my machete to kind of signal that. I'm going to slice it with machete. That doesn't actually wound it. It just kind of puts a mark for me to aim for, and then attack with draw my nice sword and try to stab it in that hole that I've made.
Sick. Go for it.
15 plus stuff.
Hits.
2d6. Plus 4, 6. 6 plus 4. Oh, it's my birthday, son. 16.
Is that slashing, piercing?
Swords and slash, I think.
Slashing, cool. You cut through an entire branch, just one of its boughs just falls completely off as you're nimbly dodging all of the roots that burst up around it. Do you want to move?
No, I feel like me and Ximori are holding the line. I'm going to look behind me to Lesley and be like, get off the floor, man. I maybe might take a step to the side to sort of make room for Lesley.
Chop.
To be dragged closer. Cheers, mate.
Ximori, you're up.
Right, seeing that Balrick's moved further away from me, and shit looks bad, I'm weighing my options. I decide to let myself go into a rage.
Okay.
I give you permission.
And this time I'm bringing out the tail.
As you do.
Yep.
As this scorpion tail just erupts from the back of Ximori and hovers over their head, ready to strike.
I'll pull out 2 of my axes. But my first attack is going against that shrub with my tail. Shrub number 2 with my tail.
Oh, the tail's got reach, hasn't it?
Yep.
Sick.
Ooh, 19 on the dice.
I'll hit.
That is... I now have to remember how to play D&D. 8 plus 5. 13 points of piercing damage.
2. Nice. As it pierces straight through. The only issue you see is that it's a shrub, and so your tail mostly just goes straight through it, and while you break off some branches, it doesn't appear to have enough of a form for you to properly hurt it.
Meanwhile, I'll turn my attention back to the tree in front of me.
The tail almost does that of its own accord. You're not even conscious of that. It just comes out while you're still facing the tree.
That's me.
Okay. That ends the Moist turn. It is now the shrubs' turns.
Shrubs.
So we're going to start with shrub 1. That goes 5, 10, 15, 20. And then it's going to dash to get in here. Shrub 2 is going to essentially burst forth as this thick, coiled thorn whip just lashes out down towards Tauri. That might not hit, even with advantage. 10.
No!
7 and a 3. That is shrub 2.
Reeling from having a scorpion tail push through it.
Yeah, pretty much. Shrub 2 is going to do the same to Aderyn with advantage, because she's also prone. That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah. That should pile up.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Yay.
As it lashes down towards you. And then Shrub 4 is going to also go for the living thing with Togrim. That is a 21 to hit.
Can I impose disadvantage with deflect attack from Tog?
Sure, I will just re-roll, so it's a flat roll. That is a 14 to hit.
Okay, that still hits.
Still hits. That is 2 points of slashing damage as the thing lashes towards you and then wraps around you and the earth, pinning you in place. You are currently grappled.
Great.
You are grappled and prone. That ends the shrub turns, which moves us on to Lesley. Lesley, you have no action, but you can move, so you can technically stand up. Or move anywhere you want. It's up to you, if you just don't have
Yeah, Leslie's gonna stand up.
Got a bonus action?
No
bonus
action.
actions are actions.
Fair.
I googled it just now. I was like, maybe I can. That's really irritating. It's incredibly irritating. I think I lose tactical command with that. Boo.
Cool. That ends Leslie's turn. Togrim.
Oh, for the next minute, I'm good.
Can I don't know. Can I stab it with my dagger? The roots?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a disadvantage, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're prone, it's disadvantage.
That is 11 to hit.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid. You just try to bring it up, and you're about to slash at some of the roots, and then some of the vines just pin your arm back down to the floor. You're wrestling it free.
Can I get Pebble to try and rip some of the vines off me with his?
You trying to break the grapple or just attack?
I think just attack.
Go for it.
Go, Pebble.
Or 13 to hit.
That does hit.
Hey.
Pebble's hedge trimmer attachment comes out.
Only 4 damage.
4 damage. It's force damage from Pebble, isn't it, technically?
Yeah.
Yeah, weird. Pebble and just rends part of the bush out as it's trying to as Pebble is trying to free you. Does Pebble want to move? If not, Tauri.
Nope. I mean, he'll move next to me, but that's it.
Yeah. Tauri, you're up. You are prone, being attacked by a bush.
How badly hurt does it look?
It got attacked by a tail that went straight through it. It's hard to say bloodied for things that don't have blood.
That's fair.
It's looking a bit threadbare.
It's looking all right at the minute.
I'm going to stand up.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a dagger. No, you know what? I'm going to be smart. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, no, disengage.
Oh, right, yeah, sure. Take disengage action.
And then how much do I lose? 15 feet for standing up, or is it 5?
Half your movement, so 15.
Half. Cool. So I'm then going to 2, 3. Move
Cool.
over here.
Cool.
Actually, no, here. Because there's a shrub 3 hiding there. And then I'm going to yell to Aderyn. Do you fancy pouring on some pain? And give you Bardic Inspiration.
Ooh,
Nice. That ends Tauri's turn. It is now the tree's turn. The tree with 2 huge branches, stunted, almost like bloated and cancerous, just lumber down to strike towards Ximori and Balrick. Against Ximori, it is an 11.
Yes.
And against Balrick, it's a 9. I think my dice rolls were left behind in 2023. So the tree does nothing. Which brings us back round to the top of the initiative. As you see, appearing up here by the water, the little figure just bursts out of the roots, and you see dragging behind him. You see him dragging a familiar body. She goes, "You come looking for him, then? Well, he's gonna watch you die. He's gonna watch that hope, that final hope, just disappear." And then he just like pins him up against the tree, and you see roots wrap around Fiddler. And as an action, the puck is going to gather, reach into a pouch. And you see dust come swirling out and just throw a bunch of dust towards Balrick. And Balrick, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, shit.
It's not my lowest.
You're the intelligent one of this pairing.
17.
17. This dust just catches on a breeze and splatters into your eyes, and for a second everything begins to shift, almost like through Vaseline on a camera, and you wipe the dust from your eyes very quickly, knowing what effect that could have, and you shrug it off. And the puck is gonna move. That ends Puck's turn. Aderyn, you're up.
Cool. Can I get up?
You can. You're not grappled. That's fine.
Cool. I'm gonna run past the shrub that way, and at the same time, I'm gonna yell at it to get back, and I'm gonna cast Crystal Shards. Not done that yet.
I don't remember what it does.
It's gonna. I'll see if it.
It's a reskinned Hunger Hadar, I think.
Basically, I emit a blast of sharp purple crystals around me, within 10 feet of me in a sphere, and they get embedded in all the creatures.
So that's all the shrubs.
So 10 feet of you.
All the shrubs. Well, not all.
10, 3 shrubs, and not Ximori or Tauri. Excellent work.
Also, first time a new spell's come out.
They have to make a strength saving throw.
Strength save. Yeah, this is actually just an aberrant mind spell where we've just switched the damage and flavor. So
This is the first time Adam's
strength
used it, though.
save, is that? It's not
New
great.
spell confirmed.
What's your DC? 13?
13.
That is a failure from 1. That is a success from 2.
Okay.
And a success
they-
from 3. So 1 fails, 2 succeed, but they're still all going to take some damage, I think. So.
Yeah. The success is half damage and no other effect. Fail is the full damage, and they can't take any reactions until the next turn.
No reactions.
Arms of Hadar, that's the one.
Arms.
So that is 4 and 1. God. 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing damage. Unfortunately, much like Ximori's tail, the shards go through the creatures, so seem to do less damage to it. But it is critical in that 2 of them, one of them is like shredded, and the branches that were reaching towards Ximori in case they tried to run away just like get lopped off and they lose their reaction to that.
Do I still keep Bardic Inspiration until I use it?
I think it's like 1 minute. Well, you need to use
It's 10 minutes for Bardic Inspiration.
10 minutes.
Nice. It gives
Cool.
me like what?
Is that the end of your turn, Aderyn?
Or do you see?
Yeah, that's it for now.
I'll stay there. Cool. It is now lair actions. You suddenly see, as you're all looking around, Lesley, from where you are, you kind of clock the puck that appears, and it moves and disappears kind of into the bush over here. You then hear a cackling. Who am I? Where am I? What am I? As
An asshole.
another puck appears next to Aderyn.
Oh, come on.
2 appear next to Tauri.
That's fair.
1 next to Togrim. 1 over here.
Oh my god.
And 1 up by Fiddler. That ends the lair action. Balrick, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to turn to Ximori and then be like, I've got the tree handle. You go after the puck. Try and hunt down the real one. Get it. Hunt. Ximori, hunt. I'm going to bash on this tree with 2 slashes. So the first one is a 11 plus 6, 17 to hit.
The tree hits.
And that's a 20 to hit.
Both hit.
So that is... I don't get to plus the 4 on my second hit, but it's 4d6. 5, 8, 10, 15, plus 4, 19.
19 points of damage. Damn.
Should have taken 2 weapon fighting.
As you leave 2 huge gashes in the tree, and it begins leaking that blood-like sap that begins sticking to the blade.
Made an X on it, and I'm like, that's the last one. I'm gonna...
Nice. As you and it begins leaking this sap. It's like coating your blade, and you feel like the stickiness get down onto your hand, which if anything just holds your grip better to it, but it is not a nice feeling. Anything else in your turn?
That's my bonus action and action. I've told Ximori to go for it.
Balrick. Sorry, Ximori. I keep doing that.
Right, I'm going to go. Just eyes bright. I've been given permission. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go throw 1 axe. Well, we'll hit this one with an axe first, the one in front of me.
Cool. Make an attack roll. Grub 1 goes to attack you as you run away, but it's crystal sharded completely and it can't reach.
The tree doesn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, tree. Tree does do something. Sorry. Tree is going to try and whack you in the back as you run away. Nat 1.
It's
Can't
big,
be a big slow fire.
As it goes.
So
It's
that's
like, you're
18.
not with me, tree.
18
to hit that puck.
Yep, you hit it. Roll damage.
That is 6. 10 points of slashing.
You carve down and crack through it. The illusion shatters and just a bundle of vines and soil collapse in 2 pieces.
I'm gonna step over it.
Sorry, just go that way. Carry on.
Yeah. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slap the other one.
Make a second attack.
That is a little bit worse. It's a 18.
18 still hits.
That's a 6, so I don't get the rage. I get the rage. I get the rage bonus, but I don't get the other bonus.
Yeah.
That is 8.
8 points of damage. This puck begins to dive out the way as you and again just plant matter disintegrates. Tauri, you just see these two pucks that had begun to menace you just get blasted apart.
5, 6, 7. That's as far as I can get, and still be near things I want to hit.
Cool. Does that end your turn then?
That's action, bonus action, I think. So yeah.
Effective turn. 2 doubles.
Oh yeah, you got your teleports.
Yeah.
I am ridiculously fast.
You are. It is now the shrubbery's turns. 5, 10 advances there. This one advances on Aderyn, and Shrubbery is already there, and Shrub 4 will go after Togrim. So, Shrub 1 on Lesley. Lesley, you did stand up, didn't you?
Yeah.
That is an 11 to hit.
I don't believe that hits, no.
Right, we're switching to the obsidian dice, because...
No, you're fine. Look at those dice.
Those dice do it great.
First Shrub on Aderyn is a 14 to hit.
Yeah. Hold on to those. Just, yeah.
You take 4 points of slashing damage, and the vines of the shrub wrap around you, pinning you in place. And then Shrub 3 is going to also attack Aderyn, now that it sees she's grappled, with a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Max damage, 9 points of slashing damage. As you're held in place, this one just lacerates you across, tearing gouges in your dress across your face and a nasty scar.
I have no inspirations to help. I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You're taking blood pouring down your face from thorny vines having lacerated you. And then the final one on Togrim. 14 on Togrim.
I don't like the sound of those last ones, so can I cast shield
Yeah.
as a reaction?
Lesley, you're close. What does your shield look like?
Mates.
I don't know. It shimmers a little bit, I think.
And there's a little wall.
I have not thought about this at all.
You don't have to be holding
walls,
to it permanently. Just what does it look like right now?
Just a little magical shimmer, and then sort of nothing. It kind of just comes across, and then it's just a single action effect of magic.
Does it appear to come from anywhere, or just suddenly there?
No, just appears.
Cool. Make me a perception check.
Me.
Yeah. Lesley, you see this attack surely going to hit Togrim, and then it deflects off something that isn't there.
16.
The first
16.
explicit
Slight tinge of green. That's all. Sorry, Balrick?
The first explicit spell casting is done.
In front
No.
of yeah.
Other than mending, I think so.
I've done mending, and I've done some... yeah.
Anyway, that ends the shrub's turns. Lesley,
I'm firmly.
you're free. That incapacitated is just 1 round. Sorry.
Oh,
I should've
okay. I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm going to shout out, and I was trying to think of witty things to say.
Sorry. I should have.
This
This is the thing that's going to
nothing.
affect you. It's literally every time it's affected you up to now, it's been 6 seconds of you going, and then you snap back.
The rest of it is just Lesley. It's all Lesley.
That's no different
Actually,
than
the rest
normal.
is now me.
No, that's my mistake. I
fuck.
should have explained.
No, I'm really sorry. Okay, this might take a second.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I should have explained.
Just seen Aderyn's face horrifically scarred. She will never be beautiful again. This is a terrible, terrible. It's an awful time to be her, and I can't bear to look. So I turn away. No, she's got Ximori. She's got Ximori who just tore up some fuckers. How's the big old tree looking?
Pretty beaten up, but also it's a big ash tree, so it can take a fair amount of punishment.
Big ass tree. Balrick's kind of got this.
You got that shrub right there.
Oh Jesus, there is a shrub right. Blends in so well. Yeah, I think.
Lesley has been.
All right. Well, first things first. I will bonus action But Bem redeploy to Togrim again in case he wants to move away from this little butthole.
I will say
next to you.
Togrim can't move.
I was
Togrim
just
can't
going to say
move.
I am grappled.
Togrim's
That's right.
Togrim and Aderyn are both grappled.
I forgot the goddamn shrub. Okay, well, Sol's gang, I guess that would be, Actually, you know what? Tauri, get a +1 bonus to your AC for the next round. You have hold your ground. Just in case you piss
What does
someone
that
off.
look like from Lesley?
Oh,
Or sound like from Lesley?
a lot of horrible things that Lesley could say. Oh, it's kind of going to be Bardic Inspiration style, isn't it? That's cute. Lesley's, oh god, what's the thing they say in locker rooms? Lesley's
you
gonna,
mean,
like, make the motion to pat Tauri's butt.
Oh, is it?
Obviously
heads
can't
clear,
reach.
hearts
Get out there,
can't
champ.
lose? Something like that.
Let's go ahead with that. Lesley says some, like, weird variation of something that you'd only hear in a locker room and that you'll all be able to think of in a second to Tauri. And she's gonna perk up a little bit.
Emma's homework is to go and watch corny American football movies.
Yeah, Jesus.
That's it.
Just don't watch Blue Mountain State and think that's
No,
what you
do
need to
watch Blue Mountain
No,
State.
that was the only thing I was gonna watch.
Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State is Lesley.
Right.
Cool. Tauri, cool. You get a +1 bonus to your AC.
And then Leslie's actual action will be just to have a little stab at this, I think.
Stabby, stabby.
Stabby, stabby. 2 weapon fighting. That's bonus. No, 2 weapons.
2 weapon
Let's go.
fighting does need your bonus action.
It doesn't need my bonus. It's okay. We're stabbing for now with the scimitar.
1 slash.
16 to hit.
Hits.
Miss.
No hits.
Oh, hits.
For the record, while Emma's rolling damage, because at this point you kind of realise it, the tree has an AC of 15, so this might speed up your rolls is all, and the shrubs have an AC of 13. So if you know you hit, just feel free to start rolling damage. But if you do make a crit,
Let's make a fuss of it.
yeah. Thank you for whoever put grapples on.
And I also fixed the size of the tree because I don't know what size it is.
It's technically huge, but I'm kind of leaving it. Huge is battlefield dominating.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it should be like that, shouldn't it?
Cool. It's now that big.
Why do you think it's bigger?
Because it
Jesus.
wasn't
It's the same, it's just slightly
It
larger.
wasn't fitting on the map properly, and it was annoying me. It didn't fit in the hexes properly. Now
Sorry.
it fits-
Not in the hexes properly.
How much damage, Lesley?
I would love to tell you I have 0 as the thing, like, I have a 1d0 as the thing I meant to roll. So I'm just Googling it quickly.
It's Scimitar's 1d6.
1d6, okay. It's going to be quite a bit, I think, then, because it's with my dex.
Actually, Andrew, I quite liked having the hexes like a little badge. Like a little...
9.
9 points of damage on the shrub. Damn.
Damage.
You carve parts of this shrub around, and then it begins to like grow vines out from the center that begin lashing towards you. It's lost a lot of its greenery. It's now just the angry parts, like in the inside of a hedge. At this point,
Lesley is going to shout out to one of the closest pucks. Why are you so obsessed with me? And,
because you won't leave me alone.
Lesley starts voguing.
That ends Leslie's turn. Togrim, you're up.
And I
Not
try
right
to stab
now.
it again, because there's no point in me trying to grapple with strength.
Okay,
It's not going to happen.
You can escape with acrobatics.
that is true.
It's a +1, so that doesn't really help.
Go stab.
+3, 15 to hit.
Hits. Shrub.
What is my dagger? That's only 1d4.
Dagger is 1d4.
That is 3 damage.
Nice. Pebble.
He will attack as well. For 23 to hit. Also.
Yeah.
For 6 damage.
Nasty. As Pebble is like starting to chomp through this shrub, it's starting to look pretty damaged at this point. I was going to say any movement. Does Pebble?
No. He's staying put.
Tauri, you're up. The 2 pucks that were menacing you got hacked apart, and you have a moment to breathe.
I'm going to draw my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
And then shoot at shrub 2.
Go for it.
Nope.
Damn.
I doubt it. Anyway, a total of 10.
No, I'm afraid not. As you go to shoot, but Ximori's movement just makes you hesitate from firing the shot for a second. Bonus action?
I'm also going to... No, I'm not going to use my bonus action, but I am going to yell out, "Someone stab the tree with a metal object." Or, "Someone stab the damn tree with something metallic."
But I'll shout back, "That's what I'm doing!"
You need to leave it there, though.
That's 6 seconds. It is now the tree's turn. The tree is going to shift around. While it has this giant space, the shrubs can survive next to it.
They just kind of sit in its
yes,
shadow.
So. The main reason I'm doing this is I don't want to be mean to Chris on his birthday and hit him with both attacks.
You can do it.
It's not Eddie so far.
Yeah, that is true. It's probably not going to hit
and
anyone.
his other half. Yeah.
One on Balrick. That is 16 to hit.
Oh, yes.
Just.
The AC was higher than that.
You take 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am going to use my Stone's Endurance to absolutely reduce that.
Go for it.
I'm in Ranger Rage.
Ranger Rage. And the other attack against Lesley. Now I'm rolling. 26.
No, that doesn't hit.
I think you'll find I take 7 damage.
7, okay. It was very nearly a nat 1. It like teetered on the 1 and then rolled on to 19. For 17 points of bludgeoning damage to Lesley as Lesley.
What was that about not being beautiful ever again, Lesley?
The Stone's Endurance.
This has got a massive like black eye.
Oh no, my face!
No, actually, sorry. Lesley halved that, so only 8 points of damage. But you are grappled and picked up by the tree.
Well, it's like, I'm here, I'm awake now, I'm finally back. Whoa!
Sit me to dinner first.
Aha!
Never mind, I'll bring up there. No.
That ends the tree's turn.
Leslie's away with berries.
As you... as this puck here, just kind of all of the pucks seem to like cock their heads slightly, mirroring the one that is next to Togrim. As it stares down at Togrim, just like, "Oh, a tiny thing. I think you'll maybe feed a shrub." As it cocks its head, and I need you to make a. I think it's a wisdom save?
You made the thing, you know.
I did make this thing, to be clear.
Is this the group?
No, sorry. We'll stick with intelligence save. He doesn't know you're intelligent. He's going to try and cast the same thing he cast on Balrick.
Is this the Grim Hollow one?
Yes.
Is this a magical effect?
It is. It's a spell.
Cool. I get advantage on the saving throw. Intelligence, you said?
Yep.
Pick the worst one to choose to cast this on.
23.
23. Again, like it grabs a patch of dust and throws it at you. And you just like kind of look into it and just like, huh? What?
That was weird.
You know, covered in this like purple shimmering dust, and this puck's like, why won't you? That's. And just skitters away up into the tree. You can make an attack of opportunity if you wish.
I hope you got a receipt.
Can I make a ranged attack of opportunity?
It would be at disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, I'll just try and swing my dagger at him.
I mean, he's prone anyway. He's not a disadvantage anyway.
Actually,
yeah,
prone
that's a good point. You are prone. You're prone and grappled.
So being prone while doing a ranged attack gives you advantage, doesn't it?
No.
No?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So you're at disadvantage whatever you do, so you might as well do the ranged one.
Well, I rolled a 16 lowest plus 3.
That will hit.
So, 4 damage.
4 damage. You see the puck like nimbly dodge out the way, and it only like clips its heel. As a bonus action, you see the puck kind of look around and go, no, not yet, not yet, not yet. And I need Lesley to make a wisdom saving throw.
In the hand of the creature of the tree.
Cocked. 17.
17. You feel that like the dust that was like that went up into your veins. You see your veins like pulse for a second, and you're like, no. Just like hold it off. Togrim, for your prone position, you see the puck like disappear into the trees and then dive down like a rabbit hole in between the roots and disappear. But only you see that. That ends the puck's turns. Aderyn.
I would like to try and escape the grapple.
Okay, make me an acrobatics or athletics check.
Going to explode again. I'm fine with it.
I don't even think. How much is Bardic Inspiration, Tauri?
It's a 1d6.
6.
Give it a shot. Nope, that's a total of 7.
7. You try to break free of the grapple, but the thing just constricts you tighter.
Do I have inspiration?
Should do.
Nope.
Are you not that?
In that case, I can't do what I was going to do because I'm grappled.
Okay.
Right.
Can I do
That's your action. Do you have a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. That means it is the lair action. You see, as you look around, various like roots and low-level like crabgrass begin to like spurt up and intensify, becoming shard and spike-like with thorns. The entire area is difficult terrain, and if you move through it, you will take damage. The entire area is currently under a
Spike growth
spell.
Ooh.
That ends the lair actions. Balrick.
I don't need to move around. Oh, this tree is just moving around with me. I'm gonna climb and try and kill the fucker.
Go for it.
16.
Hits.
Is it blooded, did you say?
Not yet.
I'll just roll both. 18.
Both hits.
5, 7, 11, 15 plus 4, 19.
Again.
This time, though, the second attack will be with the machete, and with what Tauri shouted, I'll like slash it. In that X that I've done, I'll place the machete, hammer it in, and jump backwards. So,
Okay.
and I'll shout, "I better get that back!"
Cool. There is now a machete embedded in there. Ending Balrick's turn. Ximori.
Indeed.
Okay. First axe into shrub number 3.
Job number 3. Go for it.
Just about. That is 10 points of slashing.
Nice. It's still up.
I'll put my second axe into shrub 3 then.
Cool,
Just
go
to kill the shrubs.
Must be hunting pucks.
18, which is a
18.
hit. So that is 8 points of slashing.
Damn. just about still up.
Okay. And then for my movement, I'm going to make a standing jump, which is 8 feet for me, I think.
Sure.
So can I round that up to 10?
Yep.
I'm going to go there.
Cool. Shrub 3 will get an attack opportunity on you.
Yep. I'm going to jump over Aderyn.
Nat one. 2 nat ones so far this combat. As you leap across over the grappled Aderyn. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's everything I got.
Cool. It's the shrub's turns now.
I did forget that Aderyn was prone and grappled on the floor because I thought you just got a 6-foot leap.
Just not prone, just grappled.
She's next to me.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah. No, don't move. Okay, I see. No, this guy's here.
Grappled on the self-movement.
Cool. Shrub 1 against Lesley, Shrub 2 against Ximori, Shrub 3 against Aderyn, Shrub 4 against
You can attack.
Togrim.
Bring it.
Lesley, 14.
Does not hit.
Ximori.
Is that one in range given it was like held up?
Yes.
Ximori. Okay.
They also have ranged attacks that deal the same damage. So.
Okay.
Ximori, that is a nat 20.
I am going to use my reaction to have my tail swish to attempt to. With Beast Tail, its special ability is that as a reaction I can swipe it at a creature that hits me within 10 feet to add that to my AC.
Cool. It's a nat 20. It's an automatic hit.
Never mind then.
It's the one instance where crits are a thing.
I will just be injured.
That is 6 doubled to 12 plus 1, 13 slashing damage, halved.
Half to 7.
Yes. Against Aderyn, that is a 19 to hit.
You're hitting me?
Yeah.
I would like to cast shield.
What does that get your AC to?
60 feet is
plus
not worth it.
5. Oh, yeah,
Not
it's
worth
not.
it, don't it?
Never mind.
You've already taken away her beauty. What are you doing now, Giffen?
As a thorny thing just goes straight towards your thigh and attempts to rip at the femoral artery. You take 5 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
As you just,
No, you're not.
there is a burst of blood, and
I'm very fragile.
Aderyn's right leg just crumples to the floor.
No, this really upsetting. She was going to cast a spell last turn, but she thought that she couldn't because she was grappled.
Yeah, but that's my fault.
And this shrub then shifts over to Tauri. And then the one on Togrim, nat 4 won't hit. Nice. Lesley, you are grappled.
Yeah. Fuck. Lesley wants to attack so badly. But Lesley wants to help Aderyn. The last thing he said to her was about her looks.
Yeah, pretty mean.
He stands by it. He stands by it. But it was kind
You
of...
are currently being held by a tree.
Yeah, you're suspended about 10 feet in the air.
Ah!
Upside down.
Oh, Leslie's just like... Oh, Leslie's screaming.
Togrim, you're duck.
Sorry, Balrick. You may say that again.
No, you say I'm talking to Tyler.
Haha, it's not the same now. You've got your mic that we can hear.
yeah, I can't mutter anymore.
Leslie's like swinging wildly, I guess at the tree to start with.
Go for it.
Which is a 19 plus
Yeah.
some extra.
Do the damage.
I do have to check one thing. Just to turn this section. I think it is. It's not written in here, but it is. Sorry, so the damage is max 10. And we're gonna use a martial die to also hit the shrub at... I'm being dangled 10 feet in the air, how like...
You can reach the shrub.
I mean, it is...
Functionally, the tree doesn't have the ability to grapple and move you. We're just cinematically it's suspending you from a leg and you're upside down.
One leg, yeah. One leg. I can still like swing wildly below. I'm really cool. Amazing, worth it so much. 3 points of damage.
To the shrub one.
Transferred to shrub 1.
That shrub is looking rough.
Yeah.
Danger
I think
tab.
I think so. I really need to look at my maneuvers better.
Togrim. You are prone and grappled.
I'm going to try and stab again as Togrim.
Cool. Technically have disadvantage because you're prone.
14, 17 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Awesome. For 3 damage.
Nice.
And then can I get Pebble to pull me off?
Yeah, Pebble can make an athletics check.
Well, the dog
To
pulled
break
you
the
off.
Yeah, athletics check for Pebble.
12.
Enough. Pebble just
Hey,
snaps through the vines that are grappling you, and you are free from your grapple.
awesome. Should have done that sooner.
That ends yours and Pebble's turns. Tauri. Pebble kind of acts on your turn. If you want to use your movement, you can try to run away.
Nah, it's not going to get me near
Cool. Tauri.
where I'll stay around.
I'm going to say, oh, fuck this. And just yeet it away, taking the attack of opportunity.
That is 21.
I think that's going to hit.
Cool.
Just
you
about.
Take 4 points of slashing damage, and you're grappled and don't move.
Fine, I'm still doing it. Heat metal on the thing.
Cool. I was waiting for that.
Being tapped on the head by a grappled hand.
The machete that you planted in there, you see suddenly begins to glow red hot, and you smell wood smoke and burning like sugar as the thing begins to melt.
I'm very unhappy. Take 16 points of fire damage. Ooh.
Yep, that's fine.
That's like offhanded. What am I doing now?
Yeah, 16 points of fire damage, which it's a tree, which doubles that to 32.
Yeah.
And you can say no, I don't care. Can I throw a dagger towards Balrick?
Whose dagger?
My dagger.
Where's my dagger?
I've got another idea, maybe, anyway.
I'm gonna say no just because spellcasting heat metal does take its time. As this thing starts going, you like draw the dagger at least, so it's going to be very easy to pass off. Do you want to use bonus action for anything else?
I'm going to yell at. Oh no, not Togrim's not grappled. Yell at Aderyn. Get your ass up off the floor. You are better than this.
Fair enough.
And that is inspiration again.
Cool. The trees turn now, burning as it is. Just starts flailing wildly. Lesley is getting bullocked around, and it loses grip of Lesley and hurls Lesley straight towards Togrim and Pebble in a line. I need I need Togrim and Pebble to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Eat your fighters.
15 for Togrim and 8 for... Wait,
Okay, Togrim succeeds, Pebble
11
fails.
for Pebble.
Lesley, you take...
Surely Lesley stops by Pebble.
No, you just bubble... Oh, yeah, okay.
You bounce off Pebble.
Lesley takes 17 points of bludgeoning damage and is prone.
Jesus.
Pebble takes 17 points of bludgeoning damage as Lesley crashes into him. Pebble is prone, and Togrim takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage as a stray foot from Lesley cracks him around the head.
Sorry.
As you are yeeted across flying across the air, tumbling into the earth. And I think there is a dramatic point for us to stop. As multiple of you are now prone and reeling from a thrown Lesley. Aderyn is passed out and bleeding out on the floor. The chuckles of the puck echoing in your ears as things are turning against you. But there is wood smoke and a possibility of success coming. But we'll find out what happens in the next chapter of Untold Stories next time. Till then, see you later.